Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hold on, y'all. Charging my headphone for the gym. Good afternoon. Today is Sunday, July 6th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I don't even really keep over today no more other than for these videos, man. What's the point of keeping up with what day it is? But for the video's sake and timestamp and farther on down the road, you'll know what we were doing or thinking during that particular time in history. That's why I put the time date on here. To see where, people look back later on 30, 40 years down the road, people look back, they'll know what people were at, what they were thinking, what was going on that particular day. That's why I do the timestamp. But other than that, same shit, different day, right? Now, if y'all noticed, yesterday, I did one video. And I struggled to do that one, to make it, to actually do it. And I'm going to get into the reasons behind that. This is, could I say, a rant video, a life video, a venting video. I don't know. We'll see as it goes. But yesterday, I was having a moment. What we would call a come to Jesus moment. Well, I was reflecting back over everything in my life, your life, the world. And I remember all the stuff. I was reflecting back over all the things we were told, all the things we were taught, all the things we were convinced that were true. I was reflecting back over all the things we were taught throughout my entire life, your life, period. Reflecting over everything we were taught, everything I was taught, ever since I can remember as a child. And it all came to a head yesterday, which has been getting to this point. But it all came to a head yesterday when I was sitting up mentally and physically exhausted from working hard, thinking hard, trying hard. Yesterday, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually exhausted. From working hard, thinking hard, praying hard, hoping hard. I go hard at everything I do. And it caught up with me yesterday. I didn't want to do anything. I even went out last night to a night spot, my favorite night spot, trying to ease and clear my mind. I stayed about 30 minutes and left. I wasn't feeling it. Nothing worked. So, even more so, I didn't even want to blow it back out. Didn't want to see it, touch it, smell it. Didn't even want to blow it back out. And what I was thinking, feeling, accepting, because a lot of acceptance came along with it too. to where I'm able to be back now making a video for y'all and for myself. Everything we've been told, the majority of it, was a lie. The majority of what we've been taught was a lie. I've been taught about Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny. You follow me? Now I'm supposed to believe there's some man in the sky that's coming back to get us and save us from all this mess. I was taught that by the same people that taught me about the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus. Those two weren't true, but this one's real. Somebody is coming back to save us one of these days, because we hear people on here all the time telling us about it. They always jumping on my comment section telling us about he coming back and, y'all see it. I was told as a child and throughout my life, pray. Prayer changes things. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed and nothing changed. Yes, throughout life, some things that I prayed for or asked for, I actually got. But the majority I didn't. The majority of stuff that I prayed for hasn't happened, never happened, don't know if it ever will happen. So does prayer work? Because I prayed for a place to stay and I got a place to stay. But I prayed for some other stuff that didn't happen too. I was taught to vote if you don't like the way your country is being run. I vote, you vote, he vote, she vote. Here we are, 2025, still a mess. We vote, we pray, we work hard, we do the right thing. What is the godness? We vote. I was taught to vote. Pray about it. What I'm going to do, pray about it. Thoughts and prayers. School shooting, thoughts and prayers. Natural disaster, wipe entire states out. Flooding right now in Texas or wherever they got going on. You don't hardly hear about it on the news nowhere. What do? Thoughts and prayers. Crime running rampant in my community, just in my little area. Little old Mobile, Alabama. We stay on First 48. Crime is out of control. You know what we do? We go up to Municipal Park, light some candles, and pray about it. Sons, unaliving mothers. Brothers, unaliving brothers. People laying out in the street starving, and people ride right past them, heading to get the new Jordans. And what do? We pray about it. Thoughts and prayers. How long have we been voting? How long we've been praying? How long have we been complaining? Include me. I've been voting, praying, and complaining, worrying, stressing, working hard. I've been working hard, also been lazy as fuck. Then been a hard worker right now, and also been lazy as hell. sorry as hell. And guess what? When I was lazy as hell, sorry as hell, wouldn't do nothing, I was struggling to get by. I was told you're sorry, you're lazy, that's why you ain't got there, that's why you're struggling, you need to get up off your ass, work hard, and you'll have something. You won't be struggling. You won't be just getting by. When I was lazy, sorry, laying on my ass, I was told, you're struggling because you're lazy. You're struggling, big war, because you're sorry. You're struggling, big war, because you don't want to do nothing. Big boy, you're struggling because when you get money, you go to the D-boy and you getting that good green and whatever. You getting high all day, big boy. That's why you're struggling. That's why you ain't got no money. You won't work, big boy. Castor oil won't work you. You won't bust a grape in a grape busting factory, big boy. If you get up off your ass, big boy, if you grind, stop burning, get your mind right, don't get high, don't drink none of that stuff, work your ass off, you won't have to struggle no more. That's what I was told when I was sorry as hell. So I did that. Don't smoke, don't drink, exercise, work hard, try to manage my money the best I can. Work like a Hebrew slave, making bricks with no straw. And guess what? When I wasn't doing this, I was struggling. I'm doing it, still struggling. Can anybody relate? Have you ever been sorry as hell and broke? Decided to do something about it, change your circumstance, change your situation, do what you were told, get out here and work hard, get on somebody's job, and work your ass off, and you won't struggle no more. Wasn't you told that too? Was not you told that? Was not you told? I know I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'm a country boy. Wasn't you told also, if you were ever struggling at one point in time in your life that you ain't working hard enough? Wasn't you told that? Wasn't you told that you need to vote? Get them Republicans out of there. You need to vote. Get them Democrats out of there. Wasn't you told that? Wasn't you told to pray? Pray without ceasing. Trust in the Lord. Wasn't you told that too? And I've been told it so much to where here I am, 53 years old in 2025, I still refuse to let it go. I'm still holding on to it. I don't want to let it go because I'm scared to let go of what I've been taught by people that I loved and trusted. I'm scared to let it go even though it ain't working for me. Because somebody I love and trusted taught me. My mama taught me that. My mama taught me about Jesus, voting, working hard. She also taught me about Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. I'm in a dilemma, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at a crossroads. Even I, the great big war, sitting here reflecting and trying to think, which way do I go now? What do I do now? What do I tell the people now? Because everything I was taught and told, if I tell the truth, which I do, if I tell the truth is, none of that stuff I was taught working for me. I'm struggling like the atheist. My life is hard, just like the atheist. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pay this, what I'm going to do about this. I got these bills coming. I got, like the atheist. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pay this, that, and the other one to get the money from, this, that. Just like the dude that don't work nowhere. I work my ass off. And a lot of y'all listen to me, you do too. And there's a joker somewhere right now laying up on his ass. House full of smoke. You open the door and knock you down. You got $100 in the bank, he got $100 in his pocket. You work every day, he burn the house down every day. You ain't got no life savings, he ain't got no life savings. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. When I tell y'all we've been played. We've all been played. There's people right now that work their ass off and ain't got no more money than the person that don't work. How you like those apples? You work your ass off. I give y'all the numbers all the time. The majority of Americans ain't got $1,000 in the bank. The majority of Americans ain't got $500 emergency fund. There's also a large number of Americans ain't got over $100. In other words, broke. And the majority of Americans work their ass off. We call them the working broke. Pookie and Ray Ray over there, when you get up in the morning and go to work, Pookie at the house. When you get off in the evening and come home from work, Pookie's still at the house. And you ain't got no more money than Pookie. That's where I was, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, why you didn't see me. That don't sit too well with me. And I may have not said anything in this video to help anybody. Wasn't trying to be honest with you. If you ain't getting no help out of this video, big boy, this video ain't do nothing for me. I wasn't trying to do nothing for you. Wasn't trying to do nothing for nobody. I'm just talking. And you listening. But I guarantee you can relate. Because you done prayed your ass off. Done worked your ass off. Done voted your ass off. And you still fucked up. Get it, got it good. Bye.